YouTube, what's up, boys? Today we got another banger video for y'all boys. I talk about Pokemon all the time, and I have no Pokemon content on my channel yet. That ends today. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question. For all you gamers out there, what was your first Pokemon game? Mine was Yellow, and it was on the good old original Game Boy. Black and white gameplay, guys. Jesus, that makes me feel old as shit. But my ancient bones aside, I did enjoy Yellow and then Crystal, of course, but what made me a die-hard Pokemon fan was Pokemon Fire Red on the Game Boy Advance. So, to honor my love for that game, I decided that this is the game I would do my first ever Nuzlocke on. And for anyone that isn't aware what a Nuzlocke is, allow me to explain. A Nuzlocke is a fan-made, self-imposed challenge designed to make Pokemon games a lot more difficult by restricting the player's gameplay. Now, the two core rules of an average Nuzlocke are, number one, a player can only catch the first wild Pokemon encountered in each new area, and any Pokemon that faints in battle is considered dead and cannot be used again. And number two, a full party wipe results in a game over, forcing the player to restart. So we're basically playing hardcore Pokemon. Now I'm writing this intro before I record, so I'm gonna allow future Brad to explain my personal set of rules, and then immediately jump into some gameplay. Without further ado, take it away, future me.
Today, Junior?
Thank you, past me. Now, let's get into these rules, guys. Hold on, let me change this camera real quick. I thought about making it full screen, but now that I'm looking at the rule sheet, probably be better if we have the rules on screen as well. Rule number one, first encounters only. On every route, I can only catch the very first Pokemon I run into. If I knock it out, that's it. There's no do-overs. The only exception is the duplicate cause. If I already own that Pokemon, I can keep searching until I find something new. So, I mean, that's good, right? Now with rule number two, we have permadeath. If one of my Pokemon faints, they're considered dead. That means I have to box them permanently in the PC, never to be used again. And if I ever lose my whole party and white out, the entire run is over. Rule number three, we're not doing daycares. The daycare south of Cerulean City, that's banned. I gotta earn my levels the old-fashioned way, by battling. And with rule number five, we have Pokemon Centers. Healing at Pokemon Centers is totally fine. There's no restrictions there. I can heal as much as I want, whenever I want, so that's cool. Rule number six, nicknames. And of course, every Pokemon that joins a team has to be nicknamed. That's it. I mean, that way, you know, when they die, it hurts even more. And lastly, we have rule number seven, the shiny clause. If I somehow get lucky enough to run into a shiny Pokemon, which I highly doubt that will happen at all, I get to catch it no matter what. Gotta honor the grind of RNG, baby. But anyways, guys, let's get into some gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the overlay. Yes, sir. Alright, boys, slight problem. I was recording. I recorded about an hour and some change. And then I usually stop to check it out, make sure the footage is okay, the audio's okay. 99% of the time it is. The problem is the audio of the game is way too loud. I can barely hear myself talk. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through, try to isolate my voice in, you know, the first little segment, and then play with no game volume for the rest of the time. And if you think it's not too loud, listen to this. Go with Sweaty here. Pretty damn loud, isn't it? So again, I apologize. These older games just don't have like an audio slider or anything, but we're just gonna play with no game volume and a little bit of background music, and that's how we'll do it for the rest of the time. So here we go. That's a good rival name. I'm just gonna call him Frank. I usually name it one of my friends' names or something like that, but I'm not gonna dox anybody. I'll tell you what, we need the running shoes though, ASAP, partner. We don't get them till after the first gym. Bro, what am I doing? I forgot how to play Fire Red. I have to have Professor Oak stop me. I give this game a replay like once a year at least. Quiet down, Frank. Be patient, dude. That's why your grandpa came and got me before he came and got you, dude. I'm usually a Charmander boy myself, but I think for the beginning, other than the forest, I think Squirtle's the best choice, to be honest with you. Especially for the rock gym. All right, guys, for our first nickname. What would be a good nickname for Squirtle? You know what? Since this dude's such a Chad, like Blastoise is such a Chad, I have confidence that we're going to make it to Blastoise. We're gonna go J-Mac. Yes, sir. Okay, so we got J-Mac. We got a battle Gary. Or Frank, sorry. Wait, Sweaty, let's check out our Pokemon. All right. When J-Mac use tackle, baby. Bulbasaur about to beat my ass. Praise the Lord for the crit. Yeah, J-Mac. Why is your rival such an asshole in this game? Like the other games, your rival can be annoying, but this game specifically, he's a dick. Smell you later. Okay. Professor Oak's package. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Professor Oak's package. Let's go deliver that bad boy. Lord have mercy, we need these running shoes bad. Here's your package, sir. What do you want, Frank? 5 Pokeballs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Frank, you're such an asshole. Okay, what we really need to not do is kill it, though, because if that's the case, we don't get anything on this route. So I think I'm just gonna try to catch it right there. I don't want to chance anything. I'm gonna throw 2 like this. I can tackle it one more time, as long as I don't crit. Okay, cool, I didn't have to. Alright guys, we have our second Pokemon. Yes sir, we're nicknaming this bad boy. Ooh, I have a perfect name. Since me and the boys are playing through the Borderlands series right now. Let's go. Bloodwing. Okay. We have our 2 Pokemon, boys. So this is my first like solo Nuzlocke. Surprisingly, I've never done one of these before. I've attempted one with Slim and Ruins before, but in Slim and Ruins fashion, one day they just woke up and said they'd oh boy, that was close. But anyways, like I was saying, in Slim and Ruins fashion, they just woke up and said, I'm never gonna play that game again. And we never finished it. I think it was on Heart Gold. We got like halfway done with the game. I don't know. Can we just take a second and acknowledge how absolutely disgusting that almost just was? That was almost horrible. Let's pull up a notepad, boys. Let's just call it the routes for the Nuzlocke. Route 1 we caught Pidgey, female, level 3. I don't think the female levels count, but we're just going to be specific, you know what I mean? All right. We need to get some levels because we got to go through the forest next, and that's going to suck. Let's go get the Teachy TV real quick. Thanks, partner. Weedle. Dude, do you know how fucking cool it would be if we go into the forest and our first pull is a Pikachu? That's unbelievably unrealistic, but like, he is a very low spawn in there. It'll probably be a Weedle or a Caterpie, but that will be huge if we can somehow get a Pikachu out of that. Get an electric on our team? Dude, there's not a whole lot of electrics. Luckily, we have a guaranteed electric at the power plant, because that's technically a route, you know what I mean? But yeah, we won't have very many chances at electric Pokemon. Before we go any further, we definitely need to level up a little bit. Oh, we might be able to get a Mankey. Hold on. Route 22. A Mankey here would be really good. Also, fighting would be really good against Rock. I'm about to build a roster for Brock. Come on, baby. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Mankey. Maybe. Hold on. This fucker might punch me once and crit me. Okay, Leer. Cool. Alright. Let's get another tackle. No crit. My goodness. What is this game smoking? Oh, that was almost a wasted drought, guys. That almost sucked. Alright. I don't like this. Every second I'm in a battle, I'm worried I'm gonna get critted now. Just get in the damn ball, Mankey. Okay. Whew. Okay. What do we nickname this dude? Here, we're gonna go with Mr. I'm cooking. Wait, you can't space, can you? Now that there is Mr. Fists. Bow. Perfect. Come on, J-Mac, kick his ass! There it is. What is up with all these critical hits on the tackle, bro? At this rate, I should just keep tackle all the way to like the Elite Four if it's gonna crit that much. Alright, let's go heal and level up some more. So here's the thing, we're on Route 2 now, right before the forest. So if we could pull, well, I mean, you can't get duplicates, right? Perfect. We don't got to do the duplicate clause anyways. I was about to say, due to the duplicate clause, only Rattata and Pidgey are found in this on Route 2. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are forming a team. Oh, before I forget. And this was Route 2. What do we name the female Rattata? I know what we're gonna name it. We're gonna name it Perm. Stands for permanent. Sub. Because it's a permanent substitute for the spot. There's no way this Rattata's staying in this spot. Alright, boys. So let's heal real quick. Buy some balls. And then we can go to the forest. Okay, boys. We're gonna buy 10 Pokeballs. We're We're gonna buy 5 antidotes is what we're gonna buy. And then we're gonna buy a potion. Another potion. Okay. That's what we're doing, boys. We have Route 1, 2, and 22 conquered. I'm wondering if I should level up before I go into the forest. I mean, they're all relatively low in the forest as well, so I'm just gonna say we send it. Alright, Charmander would have been great for this section, but if we can make it out of here alive, Squirtle is a better choice, I think, for a Nuzlocke. I'm hoping. Alright, guys, first encounter. I would have at least preferred Weedle. We'll take a Caterpie, why not? Welcome to the team, partner. Alright. What an asshole. You made me that slow? Are you serious? Very nice. Okay. We have the newest addition to our team, and it's Caterpie. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna get that Pikachu, but like, I was hoping for Weedle at least. Alright guys, what should we name this Caterpie? See, I was disappointed when I caught it, but I feel bad for being disappointed. So we gotta do him a little bit of justice. You know what? We are nicknaming this Caterpie Hope. I just hope he impresses me. I hope he gets me out of a bind sometime. Yeah, we're about to run, guys. We're running from this one. We're gonna go get a heal real quick. To be completely honest, guys, I was just thinking after I just healed, I think I want to train out here for a little bit. Just get some of my levels up. That way I'm not getting poisoned every other 3 seconds up closer to a Poke Center. I'm going to level out here for a little bit. Alright guys, after what felt like eternity leveling up some of my Pokemon, I learned a couple things. Number one, we're Hope. All glass, no cannon. I also learned you get Butterfree at level 10. I was not aware. Alright guys, we're back. Another potion. Akakuna. At least I don't think this asshole knows any poison moves, hopefully. Let's go. 50 XP, baby. All right, our first trainer battle, boys. And it's Bug Catcher Rick. It's Bug Catcher Rick. All right, let's cross our fingers. No poison. Get out of my lobby, Weedle. A vertical hit. So I'm thinking, guys. So when we cut for me to power level all my Pokemon, I played the game in like 4x speed or something like that. And it seems so much more smooth, and because you know these older games are just slow. Like I love this game, but it's so slow. I'd like to ask everybody to comment below and let me know if I should play it in a higher speed with like some background music, because if we play it in higher speed and keep the original music, it's gonna sound all distorted and weird. So let me know if we should play it in a higher speed with like background music instead. All right, second battle, boys. I'm probably gonna break this series, or well, I'm definitely gonna break it up into episodes, but I think I'm gonna release an episode every week along with other like my other usual gaming videos. This week it'll just be this, but ooh, W crit. Water gun, boys. Yes. We don't really need tail whip right now. Stat effect moves are important, but not right now. Let's go. All right, guys, and we're back. So like we talked about, I did go ahead and turn off the game volume. So from here on out, the audio should be back to normal. I also did go ahead and raise the speed of the game to 2x, so it's just a little bit quicker. That way we're not moving slow as molasses, you know what I mean? Ooh, I think this is our third fight. Let's do it. Getting flashbanged in this dark room. Ooh, we just learned water gun. I forgot. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, this is a lot better. Like it's not like so fast you can't tell what's going on, but it's like way faster than vanilla. Here we go. Yeah, this ain't bad at all. I cannot believe I didn't get a wild Pokemon right there. All right, let's fight this guy for the XP, baby. Bats. Level 14. Wait a second. I think level 14 is War Turtle. Don't quote me, because I don't usually pick Squirtle. But from the times I have, I think 14 may be War Turtle, or is it 16? I don't know. I guess we will see after this fight. Some XP. Let's go. Damn. Ooh, this ain't very good. He knows he's level 5. Oh my. Wait, hold. Okay. Whoa, got a little scary there for a second. I didn't buy any paralyzed heal. All right, Mr. Fist, you're taking point. Oh, the Pikachu wanted to run it back. I forgot about Static Shock. All right, so we may need someone. Ooh, we learned Karate Chop. Let's go. That's actually huge. All right, Bloodwing, you're up. Oh wait, I should have just used that. It's super effective. Wow, beautiful. I almost want to do just one more to get him to level 11. Let's go. Level 11. Let's go, baby. Make sure I didn't have anything to pick up. Okay. Oh, wait. This is still Route 2, so we can't technically catch anything. Damn it. All right, guys. We made it to Pewter City. Let's heal up. I'm a little nervous about this fight, man. Whatever happens, I cannot lose my starter. See what's popping at the Pokemart real quick. We got a little bit of extra money. I'm gonna buy one of these just to have. I'm 26 short. We need some money, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I don't have a fossil yet, buddy. Oh, I think I'm ready. I mean, all that power leveling I did earlier. Here, let's fight the first guy and see what we're dealing with. 10,000 light years away from facing Brock. Okay, level 12 Geodude. I didn't know I had Pidgeot out. Come on, J-Mac, you're up. Water gun is going to melt here. Beautiful. Water gun is going to melt again. Nice. Oof. All right, we're going to go get a heal before we face Brock. I brought Mankey, but I don't, honestly, with water gun, dude, I don't know if I'm going to need it. Water gun is going to absolutely melt at this gym. I am nervous, though. I'm nervous, bro. Hey, here we go with Brock, dude. That Onyx hopefully isn't going to be a problem. Geodude's easy. We'll poop on him real quick. Bink. Probably 2 shot. Oh, 1 shot. Even better. I'll take that. All right. Here's where we hold our breath. Is water gun? I mean, surely it has to drill him, right? I was so worried and I just 1-shot his Onyx. Guys, we have 1 badge in this Nuzlocke. We have a badge. And we got a War Turtle. And we got a War Turtle. We got to update the sprite. That was so fast. Your J-Mac evolved into War Turtle. Let's go, baby. Should be updated now. Let's go, dude. And we're about to get the running shoes. Let's go, baby. We're about to be floating. Here, let's catch a Pokemon on Route 3 real quick. And then I think we call it for the episode. So we might as well... Here, let's fight these trainers too while we're at it. Okay, I really need to be using my other Pokemon. So I'm going to switch as soon as I mop this Pidgey. Let's get Hope in there. I do have Confuse Ray, I believe. Or Confusion. That's even better. That's a pretty good move. Let's switch out. Let's just throw the permanent sub on our first spot. Alright. He has 3. That'll be good. Oh, dang. The Caterpie came out swinging. The other one just wanted to shoot string shot at me. Cool. Another level on our permanent sub. Alright, let's get... Honestly, let's get Hope back in because that's the lowest level right now. Bro said, hi, I like shorts. Alright. Okay, we are at the disadvantage here. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Okay, we're gonna probably... Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and potion here. Oof, hurts, dude. Okay, I think I can tank another hit. Is that Eakins? That sucks because this attack already sucks. Ooh, nice. Guess it doesn't matter if he lowers my attack if it's super effective. And that's what I'm talking about. I don't believe it. It's a really good move to have at level 11, dude. Dude, when it evolved into Butterfree, I couldn't believe it. I didn't realize you got Butterfree at 10. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Karate chop. Ink. Beautiful. A critical hit, huh? Nice. I will take that. We got to use that antidote on Mankey right away. We do not want him to die on accident walking because we forgot about that. Come on now. What is that? Okay. Like, I want to switch out because we're getting low and I don't want to use a potion. But I have a feeling the Metapod is just going to use Hardened over and over again. So I think we're good. Yeah, and here we go. Its defense won't go any higher. It's still trying to harden. Bro is playing the long game, trying to wait me out. Critical hit on the last hit. Appreciate it. Alright, Mr. Fist up to level 12. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, what we really need to do is not mess up and kill it because we need a 6 member. Alright guys, here we go, here we go, here we go. Duplicate claws. We can smoke this dude real quick and look for another one. Hey. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, buddy. Alright. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. A Nidoran? I mean, I'm not mad about that. Okay, we cannot kill this thing. I don't know if we go for another one. I don't think we go for another one. Let's throw a couple Pokeballs if we're not having any success. Oh no, dude, I really don't want to kill it. Yes, sir. Nice. On account of his horn, we're gonna name him Horn Dog. Alright guys, we have our 6th member. And now, in episode 2, we're gonna start in Mount Moon, baby. Imagine we pull something. Please don't be a Zubat. Off rip. Please don't be a Zubat. And give us a save. And when we return for episode 2, we're gonna dive into Mount Moon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go, I do just want to say I apologize for the audio issues in like the first half of this segment. That was really annoying. I really didn't want to replay like 2 hours worth of content when I could just isolate the voice like I did. And that's why it sounded so distorted, because I isolated the voice and got the music out of there. But we fixed that for this, and going forward, we know how to do it now, so shouldn't have any audio issues or anything like that. But until next time, guys, much love. GG. Thanks for hanging out with me.